هلو. ازيكم يا حبايبي عاملين ايه؟ So now we're going to deal with a new question, which is the specific detail questions in the digital set. Okay. How will we get to know more about this type? So specific detail questions ask you to locate a specific detail in the passage and identify. So locate a specific detail in the passage and identify the answer choices or the answer choice that matches. So number one, we're going to locate. So it is specific. Something specific means that something that is known. For specific detailed questions, there is always evidence in the passage that support the correct answer choice. لازم يكون عندي evidence in the passage عشان يعمل لي support لل correct answer choice بتاعي. Okay, these questions can range from easy to very difficult, depending on how obvious or not obvious the evidence is and how challenging the passage is to understand. So how many types do I have for such question? اللي هي specific detailed questions. عندي اتنين. واحد, clear evidence questions, which is clear. So this one is going to be categorized under the easy questions. And then we have the inference questions, which is going to be a little bit challenging. So we're going to start to learn now the difference in between both of them. And then let's see how is it going to be, how are we going to deal with such questions in the passage. Okay. So now if we're going to look at the first type, which is clear evidence questions, and then we said that this one is categorized as easy, as we can find the evidence easily in the text to the point. So what are they, these questions? So if we're going to define them, the correct answer is usually a restatement or rewording of something directly stated in the passage. So I can find them easily directed or stated in the passage. You should be able to find strong, clear evidence in the text that matches the correct answer. No guessing or inferences, only what is clearly written. So it is stated as is. So we're going to take it as is. So how are these questions? How do they come or how do I know them in the passage or in the text? So the common words in these questions, how they come, we have the word indicates, we have the word according to the text, we have based on the text, and then we have as presented in the text. So whenever I have one of these types or in the question, in the question itself, before the text, if I find the word indicates, or the keywords indicates according to the text, based on the text, as presented in the text. So that means that we have clear evidence and then we need to find the choice that truly match or restate what's written in the text itself. So now what do they look like? So for example, if I have, according to the text, what is the best method for increasing plant growth? The answer will be something clearly stated in the passage. How do I know? Because I have, according to the text, then these are the key points we mentioned or the keywords we mentioned. They're going to be in the text, in the question before the passage you're going to read. So the common mistakes that I do have or I face mostly while answering such question, or most of us we are facing, do not make inferences. Never ever. Don't waste your time and then start to search for the underlying meaning. لا. بس the meaning is stated as is. طيب. Students often get these word wrong by guessing or adding their own ideas. Sometimes ألاقي نفسي بقول لا أنا I have to add some points. لا. As is. Restate what's written in the passage. So time-saving tips in order to save my time while answering such question. These questions are usually easier because the correct answer is a clear match to the passage. So it's a clear match. But if the evidence is hard to find, don't waste time, make your best guess and move on. So the best guess is going to be understood from the passage itself. Is, as I said, is restated. Okay. And like this, we're done with the first part of our specific detailed questions. Searching for a detailed question, you will find it as restated in the text. In the choices, you will find the choices restated from the text. And then it's easy to answer such question, and then we don't have to waste our time because the evidence is there, and it matches. It's very clear, and then it matches the text. Okay, see you next time to complete or to talk more about the difficult part of the detailed questions in the digital set. Thank you very much.